When I moved to London to work on an entertainment magazine, I expected it to be strange. But strange doesn't cover being shown an entire parallel city in a dimension just beyond normal logic. It doesn't cover the weirdness I found there, and it certainly doesn't cover being assigned a second job patrolling the gaps between the cities. Still, strange is good. I'm Edna Turner, and welcome to Undone.
Undone by Ben Moor. Episode 2. Unsurprised.
We might be in zero gravity, but you are the real zero! Commander! Over?
The fans had gathered to watch a live feed of championship astronaut wrestling from the exterior hull of the International Space Station.
Yeah! Yevgeny's been after the Van Allen belt for ages.
Pretty slow moving though, isn't it?
They're orbiting at 17,000 miles an hour, hardly slow. Watch.
Sputnik! Kick!
Ooh!
He's really using his weightlessness against him.
Unbelievable action, man! He's got him by the axe!
You don't look like you're enjoying it. This is the big one.
Oh, no, I'm living the dream. But you didn't bring me down here just to watch the show, did you? You did, didn't you?
I like this stuff. What?
Nothing. But, well, you know, I thought you could fill me in on what happened while you were away.
Oh, fine. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is just silly, isn't it?
I know when you're saying things you don't really mean, you know.
It's only the biggest night of astro wrestling of the season, but okay. Well, after the flies, you imagined all the flies into you, remember? Mm-hmm. After that happened, everything went white for a moment. And then, when the colours came back, the world looked very different. I was worlds away, Edna. Londons of all kinds and all flavours were between where I was and here.
I saw some of them when I followed the flies.
Right. Well, as you would have grasped, it's tricky to get through all those gaps back to this London. It took time and effort to get back in time for the fight on the satellite tonight, but, you know, I'd much rather sit here and tell you about it than watch the show.
The American just flew the Russian into space. It's all over.
I don't want to know. I knew he would. He'll burn up in the atmosphere in the next couple of weeks. So, I needed a big dose of reality in order to get back.
What do you mean? You had to wake up to the darkness of all these worlds?
Well, something like that. So, since that's over, now answer me some things in return?
So please.
What's changed here?
Not much.
One thing that had changed is that I now had the ability to go back and forth to Undone without using fixed gaps. But if he was wearing his bossy boots of bossiness, shouldn't I wear my sneaky sneakers of sneakiness? I did tell him about my recent encounter with the prince and the way he was trying to bring more Undunners over for some reason.
For some reason?
What? That's as far as I got. Oh, don't scoff. Don't go...
Do I do that?
Sometimes. I know. Tomorrow, let's go to another of the Londons you visited. Oh, yes.
You'd like that?
Of course, it'll be like a trip. Poor Yevgeny, was it fixed?
The next day I skipped work to find Tankerton skipping on the street.
So which do you fancy? There's a world of worlds out there.
And they're easy to get to. You just have to find the appropriate gap.
More or less. Well, to be accurate, less rather than more. No, in this part of the neighbourhood of realities, you have weird Undone on one side, slightly weird us in the middle, and not at all weird Done on the other side. There's ways to get to the others.
But that's not for today, right? OK, Dunlun it is. How do we get there?
Well, to get to Undone, we found a place where you have to use your imagination.
So, to get to Dunlun, we find a dull place and think boring thoughts.
Hang it, you're getting the hang of this.
It didn't take long. It's surprising how many dull places there are in London when you start looking for them. And boring thoughts. I just pondered what sort of hobby train spotter spotting would be. The normal whoosh sound of going to Undone, well, it was more of a creak, and there we were. Same street, different reality. I should have been excited, but something about the place, well, you know, you naturally felt a little unnuberant.
Everyone looks so dull and grey. It's like they're wearing January.
Yeah, and it's not just the colours, eh?
No, there's something else missing, isn't there? Fish and chip shop, hairdressers, florists. There's no pun-based names for them?
Requires imagination. I don't imagine you'll find too much of that here. Well, I know you won't.
You've been here before?
A bit. Well, someone I know's from here.
Ah, friend of the dullards. I probably won't know anyone, though. Edna Turner. You couldn't stay away, could you?
Apart from Kate.
Apart from Kate.
Kate was a journalist on another magazine in London. I used to think we'd always be great friends, But the sticking point was that she didn't like me much. The last I had seen of her, she'd stormed off when she hadn't been able to get through a gap into Undone. What she was doing here, I had no idea, but couldn't wait to ask.
I expect you're about to ask what I'm doing here.
No, I was going to ask why. What? Yes.
You're so predictable, Edna. Well, it turns out you were right about there being a city next door to London, but you just got all the facts about it entirely wrong. Don't be surprised. You get quite a lot wrong, Edna. Like that jumper.
So wait, now you believe me?
I find those shoes unbelievable. But that this place is here, yes. Well done. Round of applause. Which I'm not going to do, I'll just talk about. You were right. Do you want a medal? Don't say you do, because I don't think they do a medal for getting something like that right. You'll just have to take the pretend round of applause.
She must have used her special abilities of being tedious in the extreme to break through to Dunlop. Look, I know you might be annoyed, but just accept the fact that Kate found this place before you.
I'm not annoyed.
No, it's okay. You don't have to pretend to be fine about this.
But I'm not.
What are you two talking about? If it's his haircut, then there's no talking in the world that can help.
Right, well, better go and get it sorted out, shall I?
Tankerton?
No, you two catch up. I'll find something else to do. See you later on, Edna. Kate, always a pleasure.
So, are you here for the day? I suppose I could show you around town.
Oh, thanks, Kate. That's nice of you.
It is, isn't it? So how's Gary? What was his name?
Grant? He's fine, I think. He's off the radar right now.
Great. Do you want to know about my boyfriend? He's called Grant, and he's exactly the same as that other Graham of yours, only this one is much better for me, in the sense that he does what I tell him.
Oh, that's nice, Kate.
Out of my way, human worms!
Oh, sorry.
You dare to respond to me! I shall smite thee for such insolence, but I have to get back to the parking meter!
Okay. What's his problem?
He had to get back to his parking meter.
Yeah, he didn't have to be so evil, though.
Oh, he was probably on Moloch.
Moloch?
It's his anti-shyness drug they have here. It cures you of timidity, but you now act like you're a demon prince from hell. You think you're 8 feet tall and breathe fire.
Is it legal?
Not massively legal, but life here is fairly straightforward, so anything that provides a twist like Moloch is a big thing.
Huh.
New drugs are arriving weekly. Not like street drugs either, they're all medications. It started with Pomposan, and they liked that. They were worried about a pomposity epidemic. There's that many pompous people you wouldn't believe.
Right.
And Pomposan made them more humble. I wouldn't take it. It's not for people like me. Now look, I have to get to the office. If you like, you can come with me, but don't expect me to nanny you. Have you got that?
Yes.
Come along then.
And along I came. Kate showed me the Dunlop West End and the generic titles of the shows on there. Play, sequel, musical, updated classic. We walked past an area that was boarded off. Kate didn't know why. And although lots of the streets were the same as London, there was something straighter, more streety about them. Piccadilly Circle wasn't a circus, for example, as that probably sounded too much like fun. Eventually, we got to the magazine Kate worked for here.
It's called Just Okay. We review all the new movies, plays, exhibitions and so on. Give our readers basic opinions so they don't have to experience anything for themselves.
And usually we find that everything is just okay.
That was a familiar voice.
Ah, that's the editor, Charles Jones.
Hello, what's the weather like?
Just okay. What did you think of the feature on the Limerick Writer Laureate?
Yes, it was just okay, Kate. Well done. Are you here for the job? Well, we always need journalists who can turn out run-of-the-mill, unimaginative prose.
No, that's just okay. Thank you. I'm a friend of Kate from another city.
She's our most average writer. Without her deeply mediocre contributions, this place could possibly either improve or deteriorate. Right now, we're exactly where we want to be.
Which is
Just okay.
Right. No. We were off out, weren't we, Kate, to see that show? Some show?
I'll pretend we were. Bye, Charles.
Yes, bye. Now, this cover, it's a bit too eye-catching, isn't it?
They're all nice like him here. I don't like people who might surprise me by coming out and saying something too unexpected that I have no response to. Do you know how annoying that is?
I really have no response to that.
Oh, God. Apart from people like those, I hate them.
Those schoolgirls, what's wrong with them?
You think they're cool because you're from London, Edna. Here they're losers, what with their originality and imagination.
I can imagine.
It's all drug-induced anyway. They're on in-trend. It's a pill which opens up your mind to what current fashions are in. Dunlin had no fashion sense before it came. You'd have fit right in.
This is nuts. How many more of these pills are there?
Too many. It's not a Dunlin thing to have thought them all up, so quite where they're coming from and how they're getting here. Well, can you imagine?
Are you asking me to imagine?
Yes, it's not as if I can, is it?
Right.
The show was a new play by a young author and called Much Anticipated Follow-Up. It was, as Kate had hoped, as middling as you could get. While totally uninspiring, it wasn't actually in any sense boring.
Thank goodness it's not like his first play. That was an extraordinary debut.
What was it called?
I'll get the drinks, see you in the bar.
Really, though?
That was just okay, wasn't it?
Oh, Tankerton, good to see you. Look, there's something I need to tell you about.
Is it the fact that Dunlanders, while essentially boring in nature, are becoming weirder under the influence of pharmaceuticals?
It was that. I was going to tell you that. Why did you have to know already? Hang on, how did you know already?
Well, because when I went to see my friend who is a girl...
Your girlfriend?
Some might call her that, yes. Well, she insisted I took some of these with her.
Relaxax, what do they do?
They make you feel like you have all the time in the world. You should try one. One day.
Right, so leaving aside the fact you have a girlfriend here, but hello, shock face, the first thing you do together after not seeing each other in weeks is medicate each other.
Oh, we have a very complex relationship, Ed.
Thanks! Oh, is that her? Can I meet her?
Another time. Oh, Kate, delighted to see you.
You're looking odd.
He's taken Relaxax?
Oh, well, he'll be no use to anyone for hours, which will feel like weeks to him.
So I was thinking, let's meet up tomorrow and we can sort this out. I'm going for dinner now with Ida at the restaurant.
Oh, which one?
The restaurant. All the best places here have the simplest names. Edna, there's not much you can do about it now, so just relax.
And he and Ida pooted off as if they didn't have a care in any of this neighbourhood's three worlds.
Kate, let me...
He's right. It's nice of you to offer to work for me, but really, I can do some checking here about all this. I was still a journalist last time I looked, and I looked about a minute ago. Let me look again. Yes.
Okay, you're right, it's your patch, not my business. Oh, it's nice you're still wearing that brooch I gave you.
Yes, it's gestures like this that show everyone how thoughtful I am. Maybe you should go now, Edna. I've got to file a story about this show and I'm a little bored of you. Au revoir, petit pois.
You'll never hear me say I know where I'm not wanted, because if I'm not wanted, I won't even be there, and so you won't hear me. But the next morning I knew where I would be wanted. I was back to meet Tankerton at one of Dunlon's top attractions.
It's just a cup, but it's upside down.
And that's why they love it here. A cup, but upside down.
Fine.
Why would anyone want to go to the Museum of Right Way Up cups, Edna?
No, I see.
They wouldn't.
It's great.
I love this place. You have to be very careful. Some of these cups are balanced.
You're right, Ida. Oh, Tankerton, let's just look down here. Are you better this morning?
Well, not really. Still dosed up to the eyeballs on Relaxax, but over dinner I got some information. Now, please, you've got to save these people, Ed, and help Ida.
Okay, happy to, but first we've got to understand the threat. It's Undone related, right?
Right, very much Undone related.
So what's that?
I know how the drugs have been getting into Dunlan. I brought them over.
You did?
No, I didn't. I did. Ida did.
You didn't, but Ida did. Oh, don't get all Jar Jar on me now, Tanks.
Okay, look, you know if your name begins with a letter, friends sometimes call you by that letter. Your name's Edna, I might call you E.
Is this going to be one of those long explaining speeches? Because I think I've got it. Ida, being all of 3 letters long, has to be shortened to I.
VG. Okay, shh. I's coming over.
You can see why it's Jar Jarring.
I'll stop now. Ida!
Hello.
Stop bringing the drugs in. It's bad. You're hurting people and you might be breaking down the barriers between the worlds, and that's a no-no.
Right. No. I mean, yes, I've been helping with the drugs.
Helping in the sense...
Oh, is that a buttercup? I've never seen one of those upturned before.
So that's Ida.
Gorgeous, isn't she? She's like the you of this reality.
The me, hardly.
Well, no, she's got some of your abilities to go between the worlds, but somehow with fewer of the annoying questions.
And you were going to marry her, Tankerton?
There's one. Well, yeah, that was the plan. Her father's quite high up in the court, but it was all complicated by the imbalance and my absence. Well, now I've got her back, it's like I've got all the time in the world again. Partly because of the Relaxax, and partly because, Sorry, what was I saying?
Oh, the man high up in the court.
Oh, yes, nobody higher. The prince, in fact. You and your phone book aside, nobody's heard from him in ages. I put some tell-all in the wine at the restaurant, and Ida told all. She's been going back and forth to Undone to get the drugs and passing them out here.
And why?
Well, she says it's on behalf of this man called the Man. Now, I don't know much more about him other than that he's a man, and in business terms, obviously, the man. Now, I should find out more, but maybe I shouldn't. Oh, damn this relaxax. Now, Ida, while passing out the drugs for free, also got hooked on Addictum.
What's that?
Oh, it's the most addictive of all the Undone drugs she's been bringing over, and potentially the most attractive to Dunlanders. It has no effects whatsoever apart from its addictive nature. You don't get high, you don't get low, you just crave more addicting.
So, no profit and hooked on a product. That makes her just a terrible drugs baroness.
Yeah, I know. Well, she wasn't like this when I fell for her, Edna. It's all happened since we called off the wedding and the flies and all that. Before that, she was just this plain girl who could
Got between worlds like me, so you said.
Right. And I fell for her like I was a tree and she was my lumberjackalin. But now... OK, look, well, she's meant to pick up a big shipment from Undone tonight. This is the bar she goes to. Take her hat. Or you look a bit alike.
Do we?
Well, yes, obviously. You go, pretend to be her. Everything's been paid for by the Man. Pick up the drugs and dump them. We need to stop them getting here without anyone in Undone suspecting.
Won't Ida be desperate to go herself? If she's addicted...
Well, luckily she's on relaxax as well now. She's got the get-up-and-go of a cake that's been left out in the rain.
OK, I'm not going alone, though. Drugs deal? Hello, Barge, I need someone to watch my back. Oh, you come, Tanks. You're meant to be my mentor. Be mentory.
I would, but I can't be bothered.
Oh, relaxax.
Right. Well, take Kate. Her chance to be complimentary.
How's she going to get to Undone, though? She couldn't before.
We'll make her face up to reality. Here.
What's that?
Shh.
Have you two been talking? Oh, really? You should be looking at the museum.
I've got to go, Ida. I'll see you soon.
Why are you wearing my hat?
So I can pretend to be you at your drug pickup tonight and stop your evil trade that's causing so much anguish here.
Oh, OK. I should stop you, Edna, shouldn't I? Oh, I've got the feeling I've got loads of time. And look, more cups and Tankerton. They're upturned.
Oh, don't worry. We've got ages to look at them. Let's just sit down for a while, shall we?
So I left Calm and Calmer to discover new layers of lays, if they could be bothered, and headed out to track down Kate.
Out of my way!
Sorry. I'm on Moloch for you soon, buddy.
What did you say? I'm not on Moloch, mendicant. I'm just a rude man with a deep voice.
I just like the way people here speak what little minds they have. Oh, I should tell you, I didn't find anything about the drug runners, and before you have a go...
Kate, just come with me. We're going to sort this out.
We gapped back to London, and that was fine. But how were we going to get her imagined into the weirder world of Undone? I looked at the box Tankerton had handed to me. It was an asthma inhaler, but it had a brand name on the side. Reality. I had a sniff of it and the idea hit me. This is how Tankerton had jumped through all the worlds to get back to London, taking a dose of reality each time to reach the right mindset to jump to the next.
You're looking at me funny, I don't like it.
Well, then don't look at me looking at you. Close your eyes.
All right. Oh, this is very odd, Edna. Is this how you see the world? Ooh. Each object's like a poem. Each thing connects and... That's crazy, I know. Come on then, let's hit the gap.
We slid over to Undone, and it was fun watching Kate's face as she took it all in. Yes, she had had to imagine some strange stuff to even make it through to here, but seeing some of it for real, well, I expect I wore the same expressions on my first visit.
It's not true, is it, Edna? Does this all really exist, just to the side of London?
Well, you've been to Dunlan. Why wouldn't this be here as well?
It just seems so unlikely.
And that's the joy of it. Come on. We headed down to the Unthames for our drug bust, going past the same zoned-off area we saw in Dunlan. It was exactly the same section that the faceless bureaucrats tried to wipe off the face of the map with their Z2As. And here it was disappearing too. Couldn't do anything about it now, though, as we had to just say busted to the druggers.
Kate, you stay here. Watch the door.
What's it going to do? Do doors do stuff here? Do you get door-to-door delivery of doors?
Watch if someone comes through the door. You can do that.
I can.
Hello? Hi, it's me. I am Ida from Dunlan. Picking up the package.
Mind your head.
Oh, just a touch late on that. Damp in here, isn't it?
It's a barge.
Yeah, why again are we doing this on a barge?
Atmosphere? It's all being paid for as agreed by the man-man.
Of course, the man-man. Manny, I call him.
Aren't you going to try them? You usually do.
Yes, of course I do. Usually. Like, I'm not usually bothered by the barge. Like I'm not tonight. I like atmosphere.
There's plenty of antidotal there to counteract the effects of them all. Antidotal. The antidote to all the drugs. There's Conspiriton. That's an anti-gullibility inhaler. Gives you a paranoia rush. Say so. A spray for getting others to agree with you. Yes? Yes?
Yeah.
You take it already. It's my joke. Hola. Retardo, obvious. So why don't you pop a few pills before going home?
Yes. Why don't you, Edna?
Ow. Why does it have to be on a bar?
Someone had just walked in. Kate was doing such a good job guarding the door, I might suggest a new career as a welcome mat.
Edna, I thought I'd warned you about getting in the way of my plans.
You're the prince?
I'm the prince.
Have we met before? You seem familiar.
I get that a lot. I am the prince. And the man-man. Man.
Oh, you should try some pompous-sand for that attitude, you know. Hang on, I think there's some in here.
Well, I would hope so. Now, listen.
No, you listen to me, Mr. Prince.
It's the prince.
Mr. the Prince. Oh, excuse me. Think I should just... That's better for that cough, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Now, I don't know why you're behind this whole running drugs into Dunlan plan. I don't know why you used Ida to do it, but Ida's my friend now.
She's not just that.
OK, she's my friend's girlfriend, and I think it's time this whole thing ended. It's causing those poor, dull people to have experiences they're not prepared for. Some of them have discovered fashion sense, and that's wrong. That is wrong.
You're right. I'll stop.
You'd better stop.
I will. It's gone too far already, so I'll stop. I just thought it would be a good thing for a city like Dunlan to experience the weirdness of Undone. Like it is for London to have a bit of omnicultural exchange, but I've clearly gone about it in the wrong way. I thought Ida was the right person for the job, but obviously I should have sought out someone else, so it can end tonight.
End it tonight.
I just said it would.
Good. You're doing as I said, then.
Yes, but not because you think you sprayed yourself with say-so.
Huh?
You had a dose of reality by mistake. Anyway, I suppose you're going to take a whole load of antidotal back to Dunlan and get them to synthesize it to suppress the effects of all those other drugs.
That's exactly what I was going to do. Once I had thought of it. Hang on, if I was more with it right now, I would think you'd just help me out.
Now, what motive could I have for doing that? Edna Turner, you have your mother's nose. I'm glad of that.
And then he walked out the door.
Ow!
Hitting his head on the way. Or he might have ridden on his solid silver settee, pulled by a sympathetic butterfly. Having just sprayed myself with reality, I wasn't sure. Kate?
You might think it's a full stop, but it's not.
Kate?
Excuse me, I'm discussing the latest trends in punctuation with this door here, who happens to have the face of Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, what nonsense.
It's not nonsense, look!
It is nonsense. That's Catherine Hepburn. Come on. After returning to Dunlan, we immediately gave ourselves, Ida and Tanks, pills of antidotal. I told him about meeting the prince and his man-man plan.
Well, that's typical. Edna, he can't be allowed to get away with things like this.
He sounded sorry, like he didn't mean for it to go like this. It just got out of hand. And I think I was to blame.
You were?
No, sorry, Ida was. She got too hooked on the drugs. Not the drugs themselves, the importing and selling. Well, there was the addicting, that was hooky.
Well, it's easy to blame her, Ed, but I know who was really behind it.
It's not just the person behind the problem who's to blame for it. Sometimes it's the one in front, too.
Oh, well. I'm taking Ida back to Undone with me now, all right? Maybe see you next week.
Tankerton was angry. I knew this because he didn't say anything angry. But I was angry too. I'd met the prince who had chosen to compliment me on my nose, rather than do or say anything evil. What kind of a villain does that?
And you, Kate? Are you coming back to London?
Does it matter if I don't?
This isn't your home.
But I feel at home here. These tiresome, dreary, tedious people with their literal lives, their lack of imagination, their deep sense of shallowness. I am among my people, Edna.
You can stay and do what I do, I guess. Work to keep Dunland safe from too much infiltration from the other worlds.
I suppose I could do that. I could do that just okay.
Right. Of course you could. Get the antidotal working.
A drug that makes you normal. I think it'll be a hit.
And you need to keep an eye out for the prince.
Yes, yes. Are you still here?
Just going.
I'm not going to give you an emotional hug and say thank you, as that would be entirely out of character, and I'm nothing if not consistent.
You really do want to say we'd make good friends, though, don't you?
We would make good friends.
And hug me. Oh. And say thank you.
Thank you.
OK, you can go now.
Toodles, noodles.
Right, that was a bit naughty on my part, but I did want to make sure the say-so worked. I wasn't just going to believe the barge man. He might have been using it on me. The next day I went into work and Carlo was delighted to see me. Some people you can easily get addicted to.
You did the piece. So, how was the astronaut wrestling, eh?
It was just okay.
Really? That's not like you to say.
And run up to Tankerton's door, push past him and stand in front of the girl who's lying on the sofa, half watching the telly, half reading a magazine, and say,
Ida, are you my sister?
I moved to London to work on an entertainment magazine. I expected it to be strange. But strange doesn't cover being shown an entire parallel city in a dimension just beyond normal logic. It doesn't cover the weirdness I found there, and it certainly doesn't cover being assigned a second job patrolling the gaps between the cities. Still, strange is good. I'm Edna Turner, and welcome to Undone.
Undone by Ben Moor. Episode 3. Unrelated.
Some people think there's safety in numbers. If the number's 999, they might be right. In fact, they are. But when the number of immediate family members I knew was safely stuck at 2 for my whole life, me and my mum, and suddenly I work out I've met extra members, well, my safe existence has just been smashed like a vase. I had just come bursting into my partner Tankerton's flat while he was reading a magazine and his girlfriend Ida was watching the telly, the sort of things you'd be doing if you weren't particularly expecting a bursting in, and said,
Ida, are you my sister?
Now, after something that dramatic, you'd expect a reaction, if not of equal drama, then at least dramery. But no. Ida said,
I think so. Is that a problem? Oh, thanks, it's that advert we like.
The public information portal.
Yeah.
Guys, I've just burst in here with the drama of the unexpected kind, and all you care about... Is that allowed to be on at this time?
Wait a minute, Bet, you haven't put your seatbelt on right. Needs to be nice and tight.
Oh, haven't I? You better show me. Put it in.
Public information porn. They realise that Undone it's the best way to get a safety message over. I'll turn it down.
Thank you. So, yes, Ida, my God, we're half sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that amazing? Amazing, yeah? And the prince is our father, right? God, Tankerton, isn't that incredible?
Oh, it is. Less so, admittedly, to those who already knew, but... Well, how did you work it out, Edna? Oh, it's Carlo. Sorry. Carlo, yeah. OK.
He thinks I'm thick, but I'm not. Well, saying that, I haven't worked it all out. So, Ida, sis, who's your mummy?
She's called Rosie.
Mine too!
I think she and the prince had a thing, you know, back in the day.
OK, probably before he met my mum. You're a little older, right? Was he around when you were growing up in Dunlun?
No, but I didn't grow up there. I only moved there a couple of years ago. I grew up in a small town called Small Town. Want to see a photo of Mum?
Oh, yeah.
She looked a lot like mine, only plainer. Looking again at Ida, it was so obvious we were related. I say looking at her, half the time you couldn't see her face with her hair hanging down.
Hold on, let me sort this.
Oh, that's a pretty hair grip. I love the colour.
Thanks. The man gave it to me for, you know, drug running for him. Should I have asked for something blingier?
Oh, no, it suits you fine. You do know the man is the prince, our father?
Oh, yes, but I like to think of him less as a father figure, more as the man who involved me in an interdimensional drug smuggling operation. Minor daddy issues.
Well, sorry to break up the family union, but I've got to go buy some ice cream. Who wants to come?
But we better, yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Sure.
That means yes, so I was right.
I was about to turn the TV off when another of those public information porn films came on. This one was about lifting properly and seemed familiar.
Excuse me, lads. Could you help me lift this box?
All right. What's in it?
My naughty things.
Okay, girl. Oh, my back. I'm stuck in this position.
Perfect. Just where I wanted you.
What you do? No!
Oh, I've seen this. This one's been on in London.
Well, they have a lot of bad backs there too. Come on, go.
Tankerton, why are we doing this again? I say again as if you've already told me once. You haven't.
Okay. Well, Carlo thinks there's a kid from Undone running around London trying to spark a craze for backyard pantomime. Ordinary kids get exposed to it. We could be looking at an epidemic of teenage Danes within a month. I'm going to make sure there's nothing like a Dane.
Ah, you're out to stop the fun. Boo!
If there's fun to be had, and if I'm not having it, I'm not having it. So, yes.
Hence,
get the ringleader back here to Undone. What happens at Panto's? Lots of ice cream. The kid would have a mouthful of sweet teeth. You won't be able to resist these.
I see, a honey trap.
You can't trap honey, Edna. It already comes in jars.
So, you and Ida?
Like I told you at the museum, we're very much in love. She's my fiancée, Edna. My adored one. Can you reach those rhubarb lockjaws?
Okay, but you see, when we first met, I thought we had a little frisson-y thing.
Well, not really. Next to them, the orange worries. Thank you.
You didn't flirt with me?
I most certainly did not.
Oh, I stupidly thought you might have been being short with me because you liked me.
No, that was me being short, because although tall for my height, I am sometimes a little short. Anyway, it turned out you were shortly seeing Grant, right?
Well...
What happened to him?
I'm not seeing him anymore. No one is. These have weird names. What's a lemon angst?
It's like an orange worry. Kids here love them. If the lollies don't bring them running, I don't know what will. Maybe pear despair?
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something else.
It's another lolly.
As we wheeled the trolley around the supermarket, we talked about my encounters with the prince, my evil errant father, about his plan with the phone book and the drugs.
It's for things like these he got kicked out of the court. We'll stop him, Edna, don't worry. You and Ida, you've inherited a lot of his powers. You might be the key to it all. Lift up that box of onion, Aid.
What?
You didn't straighten your back. Didn't you watch the ad?
Sorry, so why did it come over the tannoy?
But they take safety seriously in Undone. And that tune might break through to London soon if the ads are there already. Shame I'm busy with the panto kids.
I got the chicken. And look, a Swiss Army roll. It's a cake, but it contains lots of other little more useful cakes that come out of the side.
It was, all in all, a very Undone shopping trip.
So what are you doing tomorrow, Ida, while Tankerton goes child catching in London?
Hey!
I don't have any plans. For the last few weeks, I've been addicted to the old Addictin, and that sort of consumed my entire time. Thinking about it, taking it, thinking about it, taking it.
Yes?
But now, thanks to you and the antidotal, I'm off it. I'm free as an uncaged bird.
Well, do you want to come with me to find out how the public information pornographers are operating?
Will we be like secret agents?
Not really.
Will we be like undercover cops?
No.
We'll
be like ourselves, only a little different.
I can handle that. Oh. I'll be the one that's like me, yeah? Yes. It sounds like fun.
Look after her, Edna.
Of course, we're sisters.
Half sisters.
We've got each other's backs.
Right. And a box of 98s.
Numbers matter. The number 235 is the house on the road in which I live. That's a number that's important to me, otherwise I wouldn't be able to find it. 6 is the number of keys I have on my keyring that I always manage to drop just before getting to my front door. I bent to pick them up, but apparently I didn't do it safely because this could be heard.
Oh!
The Undone influence was breaking through. Still, I got inside safely enough and was greeted by Billy the caretaker.
Someone wants to be seeing you, Edna, there.
Someone wants to be seeing me where, Billy?
I was snappy, partly because Billy had been working for the Prince and he was behind all the problems Tankerton and I were facing these days.
Wherever you want, Edna.
You?
Hello. Do you fancy coming out for a drink?
Oh, do you know what? I'd love to, but I can't. I have an excuse.
What's your excuse?
I have to tell you.
Please.
I'm washing my hair.
Looks clean to me.
I'm doing my nails then.
They're fine.
My toenails, you can't see them.
I saw them. Oh, sorry.
But you're not. You're coming out for a drink with me, Edna.
Are you just going to stand there until I agree?
Oh, yes.
Where shall we go?
This is the place you first met Tankerton, isn't it?
How did you know that?
I was here too. I wasn't spying on you, Edna. Don't look so anxious. Who's playing tonight?
Oh, the dyspeptics. They're singing indigestion ballads.
Right. Well, that will change.
No, that is pretty much all they do.
Wait and see. Edna, look.
No, you look. The Prince. You're my father, right?
Right.
Well, Mum always told me you're a long way away, but I'd always imagined you were somewhere in this world.
Sometimes I was.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? About not being there for me while I was growing up? About how you treated Mum?
How did I treat Mum? Tell me.
You disappeared. You'd already had a child with another woman.
Rosie knew that.
Did she?
Yes. She and the other Rosie got to know each other. You and Ida sometimes played together. They knew the score, Edna.
Oh, and what was the score? Why don't you tell me so I know it?
Look at the band.
Where did the dyspeptics go? Who are they?
They are Scratching Post. They do eczema country. Look, Edna, in time you'll have all the answers you want, and some you don't. But tonight, just give me a chance to talk. I've only heard one side of the story from Tankerton, and I'm sure you're okay with that. But I am not some moustache-twirling villain.
You have a moustache.
But I never twirl it. Ever.
You've been helping people from Undone get into London.
True.
You were behind all those drugs being sold in Dunman.
Again, true. And there are other things I've done too. But I'm doing them for a particular reason, and I want you to understand it. Look at that guy. There. Now, his sense of reality is what he decides it is. Her, over there. That woman's real world is the one she makes when she interprets it. They each have their own dream realities they go to when they fall asleep, and those realities become part of this world too.
I don't get it.
However they see life in those dream worlds, that becomes a component of their waking reality here. And the same with everyone. 6 billion imagined realities, 7,348,562 here in London today. And the truth is, those other realities actually come to exist and coalesce here and in the parallel cities. You've seen, what, 2 of them? What might go for fantasy here is more than real in those places. Undone itself was partly built by dreamers from London, London by dreamers from Dunman.
Whoa, wait, TMI. Look, so the worlds where different logic rules, they do influence each other after all?
Sure, they have to. Keeping them apart cuts off the release of accumulated imagination, as well as the inspiration it provides. No influencing, no peace of mind. It's the balance of patience. Oh, look at who's on now.
Hello everybody. Hello everybody. We are Dodgy Knee. We do tendinitis folk.
Are you changing the band?
No, you are. You, Edna. Every time you get bored of the music, you bring in a new band. In this place, you're ruling the imagination nation. Ah, you really are my daughter.
Don't stop.
Don't stop or don't full stop, stop, full stop.
The second. You have to explain why you're trying to break down the barriers between the realities. It's not right.
Who says? The court? I gave the court their power. I want this to be a democracy of ideas, Ed. But there are other people who don't want that. They fear the release of anarchy, the freedom to imagine. Look around you, Edna. Is it hurting these people to be exposed to the weird and wonderful?
It didn't look like it did. Dodgy Knee went down well. Maybe the Prince was right. Maybe the worlds did gain from cross-influence. So you're saying you're the good guy?
Bad guys always say that, don't they? But yes, I am. Do bear in mind, though, that if I was the bad guy, I could be lying.
Are you?
No, but that might be a lie. Mind you, so might that, and so on. Shouldn't really have brought this up.
So you think you can muck around with the realities at will, bringing things to and fro and trying to turn them to your own ends? I was caught in the middle of something like that. It was horrible.
That wouldn't have happened if the gem was whole. Sorry.
What gem?
Tankerton hasn't told you about that. Interesting. Okay. At the heart of all the universes, in the primary, at the court, there was a perfect gem. If you looked into it, you could see all the different worlds, all the Londons. It was always the source of the power of the princes, and only we could get to it.
There's more than one prince.
Oh, there have been loads of us, but there's only one gem. A couple of years ago, when I realized the way forward was to help the worlds merge, not hinder the process, I took the gem and broke it up. The court thought this was a no-no. How dare you think about the imbalance, what gave you the right, blah, blah, it's a symptom and whatnot. They demanded it be repaired. I refused. They put me on trial, but I made a run for it. Hence my current bad boy image in some quarters. Moustache, etc.
So, where is the gem now?
It's not in one place. It's been broken up into 5 mini-jewels. Gemlets. And where they are, well, they're in places the court can't get at. I could find them again, but not many others can, and it drives them nuts. If it was put back together, it would give the possessor an awful lot of power. Power the court shouldn't have right now, especially. And especially if they're so keen the world stay the way they want them to.
Could a princess find them?
Almost certainly. But who would that help? Who's on now?
I looked to the stage and it was the Dyspeptics again, finishing their set. We were back to my London. When I looked back round, the prince, my father, the universal pest, had especially vanished. It was a lot to think about. Too much. So I didn't think about it at all, apart from thinking it all sounded wrong. I had something else to work on when I got back. I did a bit of online research into the Royal Institute for Help, the company behind the info porn adverts. Their website was, ironically, thoroughly user-hostile, but I managed to click up the address of the studio where they were based, and I texted Tankerton with the details. The next morning, he and Ida picked me up in an ice cream van.
It's got all the hits programmed in.
And that will bring the kids screaming for ice cream.
The right one?
Oh, hi, Ida. Mind that hair grip?
No. I almost lost it.
Edna, seatbelt.
This is getting ridiculous. But of course, ridiculous was relative when you have undone problems. All over London, people doing things that weren't safe were being lambasted with that tune. But Tankerton put it into perspective by claiming that the larger threat was kids being dragged into broad performance styles, horse costumes, and audience participation musical numbers.
I've seen it, Edna. It can't be allowed to come here. Ordinary, ambition-free teenage girls become thigh-slapping principal boys. Double acts will form, genies of the lamp and the ring, fairy godmothers...
And you reckon it's better for them to just muck around on estates, causing trouble, than to organise camp seasonal entertainment?
You haven't seen what I've seen. The best years of their lives, stuck as the front end of a cow? What sort of existence is that?
Sounds like you have experience.
I get these flashbacks.
Oh.
Yes, you see, that was part of it. Well, here's the place. Good luck, team.
Ida and I got out of the van and crossed the road.
Look both ways, Edna.
And went round the corner to the studio. OK, Ida, whatever happens, we stick together today. I don't want to get split up.
And what are we doing?
We're runners.
We run?
Not literally. When somebody wants something, we can run and go and get it.
Yes, because if we just ran around for no reason, that would draw attention to us and our secret mission.
Which is?
To keep an eye on everyone and work out which of them is secretly an undone.
Right.
Am I being stupid here, Edna? Isn't it likely to be the director?
It is quite likely, but not definite.
Or the producer?
OK, those are good hunches. Let's see if they work out. They probably wouldn't. What would Ida know? So, who could be the undunner? The makeup artist with her flick mascara pen? The electrician making light work of making his light work? The actress who had...
Okay, listen up, people. We're going to shoot the hell out of this script about... what's it about?
Smelling a gas leak.
Right, smelling a gas leak. The absolute total hell. It's going to be shot out of it. And we're going to do it safely. I know I do this speech every day, but I'm going to do it again. Safety is by far the most important thing to me. I have a vision of a safe world where attractive people get it on a lot. And by a lot, I mean all the time. But they do it safely. So...
Or maybe it was the director after all.
First, I need refreshment. Runner 1. I don't have time to learn people's names. It's not safe. I may become too emotionally attached. Runner 1, you.
Yes?
Get me something I'd like. I'm not telling you what that would be. I'm expecting you to know. Go now, but go safely. Walk. Don't run.
I don't think I should leave.
Do you think it's safe to talk back to me?
No.
Right, it's not. Runner 2, tell me how great I am. That's running, not safe. I said walk.
I shuffled off the set and went straight to where I knew I'd get refreshments for an Undoner.
What do you think? Orchids? Lilies?
You're picking out flowers. How dreamy. Why now?
The wedding ad. We're back on, so it is too. But Ida doesn't quite have the flower power to choose. Where are those pantocrimers? I'm going to give them another burst. So what have you learned in the studio?
Oh, before that, let me tell you about last night. I filled him in about what the prince had said at the heck hole, about the gem he'd broken up so the court couldn't use it against him.
And he just said he was sure I'd track them down, or words to that effect.
Yeah, well, you should. It's good he doesn't have them. We made sure about that.
You did?
The court. Edna, he didn't break up the gem. We did.
You did?
You didn't believe him? He was lying about the world's merging. It would be chaos. And his reign? He had too much power. And if the rest of us hadn't stopped him, who knows what kind of insanity we'd be living through at the moment. Please. You can't believe a word he said.
Even about me and Ida. He said we played together as babies.
If you find those gemlets, the last thing you should do is give them to your father. The first thing you should do is give them to me.
So here's some questions. Why does the prince need the gem together again now? What's his plan? And if he's such a bad guy, why do you want to be his son-in-law?
Yeah, that last one's a very good one, to which there's no appropriate answer. What can I say? I'm just crazy about Ida. I idolise her.
Well, talk of the idol. Hey.
Hello, Runner 1. So, after a flutter of flattery, I found out that the director made his name safely making disflicks.
Disflicks?
They're short films, big and undone. Just characters sitting around, bad-mouthing another person. Surprisingly gripping.
So he's definitely from Undone, right? I was right, wasn't I?
Yes, Ida, but what about the producer as well? Do we know if he's an Undoner?
Well, he's coming down later. After the gas one, they were going to make an advert about turning lights off in rooms and all the fun you can have in the dark. But I've got another idea. I think it's going to go down great. See you in a minute. Bring the ice creams.
Don't you want to speak to Tankerton? He's got a wedding magazine here.
Oh, yes? Why's that then? Oops, got to go. Not safe to be talking on the phone.
She hung up. She didn't sound too sure about the wedding.
Hmm?
Are you listening to me, Tankerton?
I can't have a conversation with you, Edna, and continue to not sell these ice creams.
Oh, yes, you can. I said,
I heard you. Dangerous.
But there's no one buying them.
Not right now, because I'm talking to you.
Well, which one's more important? Yeah, you carry on. I should get back to the set.
Tankerton can be so annoying sometimes, as if he was ever going to find the backyard panto kid just by parking that van there. I jogged back with a bag full of lollies. I meandered back safely.
Excuse me, good lady, I'm all in a tiz. Do you know where the ice cream van is?
Sorry?
I hear the jingle, I'm all of a tingle.
Oh, it's just back there.
Where?
Behind you, just...
I don't see it.
No, it's behind you.
But I really can't.
Oh, I don't have time for this.
And when I got back to the studio, the one thing I didn't expect to discover was nothing at all. Everyone had disappeared.
Hello? Ida? Public information porn people?
Oh, no, don't say they've taken the morning off. Still, safer that way, I expect.
The Prince, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
So could I, except I already have.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the producer of these films? Did you get the director over here from Undone? Why?
Yes, and why? Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Yes, and the answer is...
It seems you have two options, Edna. Chase after me when I run out of this door, which I will do in a couple of seconds, catch me, interrogate me, etc., etc., or go through the gap that someone has clearly opened here, rescue your sister, the cast and crew of the film, bring them back, and maintain the secret of Undone.
Those are my options. Why aren't you running already?
I know what you're about to do. I'll run in a moment. I'll run now.
He was right. Knowing me, I was always going to go and help the poor people there. I wondered who had been responsible for opening the gap in the first place. As soon as I'd got through, I didn't have to wonder much more.
What have I done wrong, Edna?
What have you done?
I just suggested that a good idea for a safety film was how to avoid going through the gaps between the worlds. Everyone thought about it for a moment. There was a bit of a flash, and here we are. I have done wrong, haven't I?
She had. This was going to call for some high-grade lying to get everyone back to London. Weird director excluded.
Is everyone safe? Yeah, cool, that's good.
Right, hello, Runner 2 here.
You're Runner 1.
Runner 1 here. Sorry. What's happened is everyone's having a bit of a mass hallucination because of the ice creams I bought earlier.
No one's had any.
Which no one's had yet. But they're such powerful hallucinations, they're kicking in before you've even eaten them, yeah? So clearly this isn't happening.
Shh, it's okay. We're safe.
What?
We're home.
No, this isn't home. It's altogether unhome.
It's Undone. We're all from Undone.
All of you?
That's right. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What, even the lady with the...
Yeah, obviously. In London, you don't get ladies with...
No. So, wait, what were you doing in London, then?
The Prince wanted us to be made some public information porn over there.
Why?
Didn't ask. Didn't feel safe to.
No, of course not.
God!
Where did you come from?
I was running away from the ice cream van guy. This bloke told me to run in here, so I... Wow! That lady...
Cover his eyes, Runner 2. Not safe for him to see this. Wait, are you the kid who's been exporting the backyard panto scene to London?
No.
You are?
I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not. Oh.
Well, you're back in Undone now, so here. Tough lemon. Angst.
Boo! Hiss!
Do I have to keep my hand over my eyes, too?
If the lady with the... If she could put on that gown. Sorry. Thank you.
I have an idea.
Is it a safe one?
I think so. You could always make public information panto here. You know, warnings about rubbing lamps, wicked stepmothers, beanstalk safety.
I love it. Runner 2, you should stay here with us. You've got a career at this. Runner 1, I have nothing to say to you. Please say nothing to me. Kid, pantomime me. Safely.
Keep licking. I'm not taking these back, and we can't exactly sell them here without orange worrying the locals. So, the Undone kid's back. The Undone filmmakers are back. Ida's done a pretty good job, Ed.
Oh, my hair's on my lolly. Where's my hair clip? Oh!
Yep, she's certainly an asset.
Do you think I could come on other missions with you, Edna?
Well, we'll have to check with Tankerton.
I'd say yes.
We'll have to check with Carlo.
He'd say yes.
We'll have to see. Some of them might be unsafe, and I wouldn't want to endanger the happy couple before the big day, would I?
Which happy couple?
You two.
Are we going to get married again, then, Tankerton?
Haven't you talked about it? I thought it was all set.
It is. We have.
Oh, no. Right. Probably forgot. That's great.
Let me take a phone pic of you two. Smile. There. Oh, look. You've got a little orange worry on your face, Tankerton. I ran all the way home, accompanied by a blissful silence of porno basslines. I dashed up to my bedsit and opened my drawer. There was the necklace I bought in Undone a couple of months ago, and there, right in the centre, was an extraordinary jewel. The prince was right. I had been attracted to it. I did own a piece of the gem. A chip off the old block. And there was the receipt for Kate's brooch from the same shop, and I knew it had a gemlet in it too. The prince must have gone to a jeweller in Undone and... It was Ida texting me about the wedding. Her face shining out of the phone screen, her hair held back from her face with the grip, tinkling with the third chip. So that was 3 out of 5 safely accounted for. Where were the last 2? Numbers, you see. There might still be safety in them.
You've been listening to Undone. Edna Turner was played by Alex Tregear. Tankerton Slopes by Ben Moor. Billy, the director, and Carlo by Duncan Wisby. Ida by Sophie Duval. And the Prince by Kevin Eldon. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Undone was written by Ben Moor, and the producer was Colin Anderson.
I've just sort of been in the background while Edna Turner's been off discovering parallel cities and saving worlds. It's always just been another day at the office for me. Strange things have happened. Still, as she says, strange is good. I'm Carlo Jones, and welcome to Undone.
Undone by Ben Moor. Episode 4. Unaccustomed.
A very wise man once said, "There's no point in worrying about things you've got control over, because if you've got control over them, there's no point in worrying. And there's no point in worrying about things you have no control over, because if you have no control over them, there's no point in worrying about them." Now, I'm not a mathematician, but I think he's pretty much covered the entirety of things there and the not worrying about them, and that's sort of how I live my life. I try to remain above the weather at all times.
Oh, it's not working. It's too strange an idea.
Just give it time.
I have no control over what they're talking about, so I'm not worrying about them. What I am worrying about a little is the game of internet Jenga I'm playing on my computer. Someone in this creek, Arkansas, with a steady hand, has just moved the brick I had my eye on, and waiting to hear back from the lovely Daphne about our date tonight. Apart from those two things... Oh, and of course the screaming from the back room there. Life is rather good. My name is Carlo Jones, and I'm the editor of London's least reliable listings magazine. Now, when I tell people that, they usually say, "Get out." And I say, yes, that's what it's called. And into Jenga aside, that's the main reason I have this computer, the magazine. For example, as editor, one of the decisions I have to make is what goes on the cover. This week I don't think we've got it right. It's our annual best-dressed statue issue, and it's another battle of the brass dead generals. The top brass, as it were.
Edna, what do you think?
I'm busy, Carlo. I'm sure it's fine.
What are you doing in there?
An interrogate view. An interview.
Oh, right. The chap with no face.
Did you see us bring him in? Oh, you weren't meant to see.
Oh, I'll just pretend I didn't. Now, the thing about statues is that they don't really follow trends. In fact, I think this chap won last year. Let me have a look.
Yes, and the year before. He's a very well-dressed statue. I've always loved magazines. Well, the free advertising inserts you get in magazines particularly, but the magazines too. So I suppose you could call it my calling, if you were going to call it anything. I started as a sports arts reporter, and I saw it all. Cross-country rally dancing, sumo cuddling, marionette golf. I witnessed Bellis Auberly break the world land speed tap dancing record when his left foot went so fast it warped time and space. I witnessed that. Not sure what you'd call this, though.
Which actress, with Georgia on her mind, found herself footloose and taxi-free at a recent event? Tankerton, you sure?
Just keep going. No. Who?
Standing tall, she made a beeline for her former co-star's limousine and pirated it away.
Who? Now, I've asked some agonising questions in my time, but this interview seemed to be going a little far.
This monk-like child star has a new habit of biblical proportions.
Does anyone want a cup of tea? Oh.
Ah.
This isn't what it looks like.
No. Why would it be? If you could just tell me what it looks like so I can imagine what it's not.
Well, it sort of looks like we've got a man with no face in a chair in the back room of our office, and Tankerton and I are torturing him.
Right, yes. That's what I'd say it looked like. But it's not that.
It's partly that. Oh, Carlo.
Tea would be great, Ed.
Tankerton.
What? I'm parched.
Yes, we have brought him here against his will, but only so we can read him blind items from the gossip pages of the paper.
It's Chinese rumour torture. The more snippets of information about unnamed celebrities we subject him to, the more he has to know. But we don't tell him.
Who is the actress?
But until he tells us what he and his faceless bureaucrat buddies are up to, he doesn't get to know. Tea?
Oh, I'll get onto it.
Sorry, Carlo.
Faceless?
Yes. Sorry, I'll explain in a minute.
But it's for the magazine.
Sort of.
Who is the actress?
I am glad to have Edna here, but she and her friend there do have a different way of working. I went to make the tea and passed piles of back issues. I thought for a while about all the other journalists who've journalised here at Get Out over the years before they got out. One went to start Backseat Driver, an in-car magazine for cars. Another is now a ruin architect. He's somewhere abroad right now making a post-apocalyptic wasteland from a rather nice city. Here's your tea.
This gay
Thank
divorcee...
you.
Oh, thanks, Carlo. Seems to have
Oh,
all the
all
smell
good,
to
isn't
a
it?
gal.
Hello, Carlo speaking.
Oh, Carlo speaking here too. Is Edna free?
She's not right now. Can I take a message?
Could you say Carlo called and I need to see her? Or Tankerton?
Righto.
He had a familiar voice, I remember thinking to myself. And what a funny coincidence about the name.
Carlo, we've got to get some more tabloids.
Can you keep an eye on him?
Oh, one of you needs to call Carlo. Not me, though.
I'll call him on the way. Loose lips, loosen lips, Ed.
And it was just me and the poor fellow in the back room. He didn't say whether he wanted a cup of tea earlier, so I made one and popped my face around the door to see him looking rather the worse for wear.
Tea? Oh, thank you. Who is the actress?
Sorry?
Tell me.
Look, old chap, I'll tell you. But I think you have to tell them what they need to know. It's a quid pro quo, which always sounds like a cheap rock record to me.
All right. Anything to end this mind-numbing parade of celebrity gossip. The plan is to clear the same stretch of land in all the Londons.
And off he went, explaining their plan. Frankly, it all sounded rather ambitious and didn't make too much sense, but what do I know? I don't even know the answer to what I know. That's how little I know. Or don't.
Now you know it all. Now, please, who isn't a natural brunette?
What? Oh. Oh! Well, fancy that.
Who?
I told him, and that seemed to satisfy him.
Oh, I thought it might be her. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, if you'll excuse me, these chains?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have...
Don't worry, I'll see myself out.
How?
No eyes. Would you mind?
Not exactly sure what Edna and Tankerton were going to make of me helping him just leave like that, but I'm sure I'd come up with some believable lie to cover my tracks.
There was a whirlwind like in The Wizard of Oz,
Mhm.
and it just took him.
Yep, but don't worry, he told me everything before.
He did? Brilliant. I mean, everything. You know it all.
Yes, well, sort of. Couldn't make head or tail of it, though.
Try and remember.
And I gave it to her the way that chap had told me. All gaps and worlds and princes and gems and, well, it did seem a bit silly, but Edna, bless her, nodded and yesed and gasped and was delighted by it all.
I need to find Tankerton and show him what you just told me about.
Well, can you have a look at the cover?
Oh, can I do it in a minute? So sorry, Carlo, it's just... This is big.
Well, the cover won't be if we don't get the right shot.
5 minutes.
Righto.
I dawdled. Oh, or did I dilly-dally? No, I strolled back to my desk, and there was still no message from Daphne. I suppose I should get the magazine finished. After all, that's what I pay myself for. Pay me more. Work harder, then. Oh, I'm a tough boss. Oh, I'm a tough employee. Can't I all just get along? Anyway, that's what things are like inside my head. Outside my head, it's just a normal desk. There's some bits of scrunched-up paper. Nihilistic origami, I call it. There's a photo of myself, smiling, taken for the trade press when I was appointed. And next to it, one of me looking deflated for the news of my firing. They do them on the same appointment these days for convenience. There's a shot of the office I took using my masterpiece camera. It has a function where you can turn the photo into a painting of any great artist. I like the Turner setting the best. And next to it, there's a Munch shot of my ex-wife. Bit cruel. Maybe. We had a honeymoon period of, well, I suppose you'd call it the honeymoon, but things didn't really work out. But I've never let a little thing like personal misery keep me down for long. I was back at my desk the next day. Admittedly, it was all I had left in the world, so there was nowhere else to go, but I stuck at it. Since the divorce, the magazine rather flourished. I'm like a one-man elastic band here. I stretch myself to keep everything together. And yes, it was hard to keep people working with me here. The one before Edna seemed to just vanish off the face of the earth. Something I said? No, I'm sure it wasn't. But at least Edna always has such a good attitude.
Oh, I just wish I knew the solution, Tankerton.
But until we know how the thing works, there's not much we can do about it.
And you think Carlo knows?
His call implied. He knows something. Or at least he could find out.
I think I do. I think I have.
Not you, Carlo. Other Carlo.
Oh. Well, you two carry on. I'll try not to get in your way again. That whirlwind.
If you can get him to do it.
Edna and Tankerton mumbled something to each other, and then Edna took me aside.
Carlo, Do you remember all that stuff about Undone and the flies and the other you?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, you know it's all true.
Mm-hmm.
And you're now a part of it. Look, this plan of theirs, the faceless bureaucrats, it's related to a situation me and Tankerton are involved in. With my father. He's a prince. No, just listen as I'm going to explain it all.
And so she did. These are the basic highlights.
A city like London, but accessible through imaginary gags. To break down the barriers. Makes me and Ida princesses with the power to cross the toasted cheese sandwich.
I don't know how relevant that last bit was. Oh, yes, Tankerton asked what she wanted for lunch. Anyway, back to the basics.
5 gemlets, and we think one is somehow powering this... What will we call it, Tanks?
It doesn't matter what we'd call it. We just have to stop it.
I like names. The Super Gap. And it's there on all the worlds, except here, because me and Mum and the head of the National Indecisiveness Society or Association...
Or Federation.
...stopped it. But if they're trying to restart it now...
Undone is the key to it all, Carlo. We have to stop it there before all the realities become so cross-infected that there's no difference between them.
Right, I get it.
I didn't really get it, but by saying that, at least I thought I would stop them talking and I could get back to work.
So you'll do it, then? You're coming with us?
No, I'm staying here.
Haven't you been listening to anything she's been saying?
I hadn't really.
Yes, I totally grasped it all, but I have a magazine to produce.
It's nearly done.
Well, the cover isn't.
That's not the biggest thing. You can do it tonight when you get back.
Come on, Carlo.
Oh, Edna, I would, but I have a date tonight.
Just then the computer pinged. It was a message from Daphne confirming our date. Well, confirming it was off. My last excuse had excused itself. Whatever they wanted me to do for them, I now had no reason to turn them down. But I'm no pushover. If you want me over, you have to ask politely. I don't like pushers.
Please, Carlo.
All right, then. What am I letting myself in for?
She just explained. You were paying attention.
Oh, yes. I know entirely what I'm letting myself in for.
I had no idea whatsoever. Suffice it to say that we were off to imagine ourselves into a weirder London than the one I spend most of my waking life in. And this is weird enough. All we had to do was pass through a place where imagination had realised itself here.
It's a comic book shop. It's called Gosh, and we just have to go inside and say... Gosh!
And then we were in Undone, apparently. I didn't believe her at first, but the more I looked around, the more odd everything seemed. On one side of the street, a Mobius strip club, where exotic dancers performed twisting routines that seemed to go on forever. On this side, the queue experience, an attraction all about the history of queuing, and by the number of people waiting to go in, very popular. And other things, like an Arabian restaurant selling itself on the fact that while the food is just okay, their carpets are magic.
You have the same expression I had the first time I came here.
Do I?
Well, I assume you do. I don't suppose I could see my face. I'll shut up.
And the skyline was slightly different. Now, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure in London we don't have a building shaped like a bell handle with a golden top, or an orangey one that looks like a fish finger. Well, I say I'm no expert. I did once work on Neckache, the magazine for skyscraper fans, but that was a while ago. Haven't been up one for years.
So what's the plan?
Well, Tankerton's gone off to find the Undone version of you. I think he's in touch with the prince, and if the prince is in touch with the faceless bureaucrats, that's our way in.
Well, of course.
But even though you look exactly like the Undone you, Carlo, we've got to make sure the prince can't tell the difference. We've got to get you togged up.
So, tailors then?
Not just any tailors, the one run by Mitchell Best, Ray Bibb and Angus Tucker.
Edna explained more about the worlds she'd seen with Tankerton and the double life she'd been leading since coming to work with me. I was surprised, to say the least. But to say more than the least, I was also rather proud of her. Here was a young woman who was nervous and shy when I'd first met her only a few months ago. And now she seemed assured, confident and assertive. Ahead of the game.
Listen, Carlo.
I am.
So that's why it's got to be stopped tonight. London may be safe for now, but if that super gap powers up, all the realities might be affected.
The game, however, remained slightly ahead of me.
Hello, Carlo. Another outfit, yeah?
Say yes.
Yes.
What is it this time?
Stay same as always.
Same as always.
All right. You just wait here, we'll fit you out, huh?
And out I was definitely fitted. The shirt they put me in had such a high thread count that human fingers apparently aren't sensitive enough to feel how soft it is. The pinstripe on the suit was so narrow and yet so bright that it could really only have been stitched in at the molecular level. The silk in the tie they gave me had been produced by Buddhist silkworms, and the more you examined it, the closer you got to the next level of fashion existence. The cufflinks featured contentment diamonds sourced from parts of the world where people live in harmony. The shoes were really brown.
Oh, you look just like him.
Like who?
Or like the you from here, like the other Carlo.
Yes, well, I suppose we're the same, aren't we?
Mostly.
Oh, would you take a snap, Edna? I think turn the dial around to the Gainsborough setting. Lovely portrait.
Okay.
Got it. Wow. Okay, you are...
He's the London Carlo, yes.
Okay, good look. I've got the Undone Carlo's phone. Don't ask me how I got it. Thank you. But here it is.
How will you be paying, Mr. Jones?
Say your usual tab.
Your usual tab.
Oh, pronoun trouble.
My usual tab. Thank you.
Right. Well, me and Edna have to keep an eye on the faceless bureaucrats. I'm betting the Prince will contact you, the Undone Carlo, within the hour. You take the call.
On the phone?
Yes, of course.
Right, just checking.
Right. We'll take the call, arrange a meet-up, get the information about where the gem is, we'll rendezvous and we'll take it from there.
Is that okay, Carlo?
What should I do in between times?
Well, what would you normally do?
It was my second favourite cup of tea of the day, but seeing as it was my first in a parallel world, maybe I should rank it higher. I was enjoying wearing the suit, but I couldn't help but worry about the cover of Get Out. Each time some interesting person passed my table, I wondered whether that was the shot. There was a fellow from the Salvation Navy, some young girls who were hopscotch hustlers, croquet hooligans, a teenage gang called Their Justices dressed up as High Court judges, and then someone I really didn't expect to see here.
Daphne!
Carlo? Why aren't you at work?
Oh, yes, I should be. You look great.
So do you. Nice threads.
Aren't they? I hope that's fun fur.
Yeah, made from genuine soft toy pelts.
They skin the soft toys for their coats.
Well, of course they do. It wouldn't be fun fur otherwise.
There was a lot I had to learn about Undone, but there was something I wanted to learn about Daphne first.
Could we... Are we...
On for tonight? I thought you cancelled it.
You cancelled it? Yes. Sorry, forgot who I was for a second there. Look, but can we... Hello?
Carlo, we can meet, but let's make it a quick snack.
Okay. Are you the Prince? Sorry, important call.
So what, do you still want to go out?
Well, of course, I think you're gorgeous.
Thank you, Carlo.
Not you. Well, you may be too, Your Princeness.
Who are you talking to?
Look, I'll just see you at the office later.
I can't hang around, Carlo.
Okay, let me just...
I was thinking more like best tables. 7?
Yes, right.
I'll pick up at 8. We'll have fun.
Great.
Don't be late.
And with that, the Prince hung up, and Daphne was gone again. Had I messed up both things? I'd learn in time. Time usually tells. A big, tiny telltale. I half thought about going after Daphne, but the other half of my thoughts were thinking that she was going to have a date with the Carlo from this world, and maybe they belonged together, and besides, did I really want to go out with someone who skinned my little poodles for fashion? The more I worried about this non-controllable thing, the more time I spent, until eventually I was out of time, and Tankerton showed up covered in strawberry jam.
You look like you've been dragged through a donut backwards. Where have you been?
You don't want to know. I mean, I know you do, because you asked, but I don't want to tell you. Did the Prince call?
Oh, yes. He wants to meet me at a place called Best Tables at 7.
Better get a taxi, then. Come on.
So, what's this place?
Fish restaurant. Founded by Felicia Beacon, Best Tables consists only of the best tables from the finest restaurants in the world, purchased at enormous expense. There is no bad table there. The food's good, too. All right, here we are. Now remember, find out where that gem is.
Righto.
I knew there was a reason I was doing this, but as I say, mostly things go in one ear and out the other. Or sometimes out the same ear. And sometimes they don't even enter an ear. Pardon? Best Tables was everything Tankerton said it would be. Golden plaques showed the restaurants of origin of each of the tables. Otherwise, the walls were aquariums filled with conjurer fish doing little magic tricks for the other fish. Music came from the house band, premeditated violins. It was all too perfect. Apart from the fact I had no idea what the person I was meant to be meeting looked like. Nobody was wearing a crown.
Carlo.
Hello, then.
You look like you haven't seen me in ages.
Well, it obviously hasn't been that long. Has it? Shall we?
We talked small over cocktails at a very good table until our food arrived.
Malignant tuna sushi. Nastiest fish served nice and fresh. Tuck in. Right. So, how's it going with Daphne?
This wasn't right. I was supposed to be doing the asking, not the avoiding answering. So how was I going to get the information out? Rumour torture? Bribery? Maybe I should just come out and ask.
You have something on your mind?
The gem.
Yes.
Is it still in the safe place where it was when you made it safe?
It's still there, yes. Where else would it be?
Nowhere. So, if it's not anywhere else, it's...
Where we put it. Ready for tonight's gap opening. You know where it is, Carla? 457. Ring any bells?
I'd done my best. If I couldn't get the information without breaking my cover, I was as useless as a snowman in the Sahara. I'd have to tell Edna and Tankerton I'd failed, and they'd have to track down the gem another way.
Oh, sorry, Carla.
Yes. In the meantime, I enjoyed the tuna and the conjurerfish's tricks. Was I disappointed in myself? I'd say I was a tad. But then nobody knows exactly how big a tad is.
Not to go. Bureaucratic nightmare. My daughter and her pesky friend are trying to stop the project. I knew we shouldn't have recruited him to the court. That was your idea.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to help me? Okay. Finish the fish, Carlo. The gem's high and dry. Don't worry. By the end of tonight, she'll have done its job.
And with that, the prince left the money for the meal and vanished. I finished up and wandered out into the pre-dusk glow of Undone and thought about the day. Had I been any help to anyone today? Well, I suppose I'd helped the faceless bureaucrat, but Edna, Daphne, the prince, what was I doing here? I'd failed to get the information Edna needed, and all I was getting was neckache from looking at all the skyscrapers.
That one's like a cricket bat. Oh, next to it, the one I saw earlier.
Ring any bells? High and dry.
Could it be? Maybe the prince was about to...
Right. Hold it. I should just interrupt here in Carlo's narrative to say that however badly he thought he was doing, Tankerton and I were doing worse. The day had begun when we tracked down the faceless bureaucrat.
Okay, you've got me. But I'll never tell you our plan. Never!
Well, a little bird tells me you just might.
After leaving the bureaucrat at the office, we checked out the super gap. Tankerton? This goes into all the cities. How can it work?
It's got to be powered by something. Probably an Undone. But where? How?
We had a certain difference of opinion about how to bring it down.
You can't feel the gem that's powering it?
If I could, don't you think I would have got it by now?
Well, we'll just have to get the prince to tell us where it is.
You won't just do that.
He might tell Carlo.
And what? Will Carlo then tell us? If he was like my Carlo...
In the afternoon, there was a nasty moment in a kitchen involving the faceless bureaucrat and a jam spraying device, which we won't go into here.
I now know which actress it was, but you don't know the name of her new boyfriend.
What? She's got a new boyfriend.
And after wandering round the streets of Undone for an hour, jammier than a lottery winner, waiting for Carlo's call, we worked out what he had 20 minutes before.
It's got to be at the top of that belly one, Tanks. Look at it, it's glowing.
Come on, then.
If only we had got there a bit earlier, maybe Carlo would have... But that was how that day had gone.
It was worth the lift, bride. I'm at the top of the bell handle, and if I just shimmy up the side here, I can reach the glowing gem. But first let me... Oh, look. Oh, wonderful. The sun is setting on Undone, and it really is... Oh. Well, if I could just get my camera out, this could be the get-out cover.
What are you doing, Carlo?
What?
Now, mind yourself. Carlo, come down from there. The project is about to start. Leave the gem and just get...
I can't really talk right now, sir.
Okay. I was wrong about Marlborough and bingo and the phone book and the drugs and the films. You were right all along. This has always been the best way. After all we discussed, Carlo, why are you trying to stop it? What changed your mind?
What changed whose mind?
Carlo?
Carlo?
Daphne?
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 Carlo.
That's...
Why do we have to come up here? Oh, look at you. Both of you.
Utter profanities. You're the other... Carlo, are Tankerton and Edna on their way too?
I haven't told them.
This is an absolute disaster.
Well, I could just get down.
Without taking the gem off?
Or maybe after.
So, is he you, or are you him? Who am I?
Not now. Carlo, there's more going on here than I think you know. Leave the gem and come back down.
Grab the gem, Carlo.
Tankerton, Edna, which door did you come through?
The west one.
Now the prince and the other me are over the other side. Look, they don't want me to take the gem off the building.
You have to.
It's the only way.
Okay, hold on. It's a bit windy here. Oh, look at the city down there. It's glowing.
What?
It was down below. It's hard to describe, but it looked like the city was changing shape. Around the cordoned-off area, buildings were morphing into different styles. Domes, towers, steeples. As though 100 different cities were all beginning to occupy the same space. I had to get a shot of that.
A prince? Sorry, is it just a prince?
The prince, leave the gem. Come down, it's starting.
It's starting. Grab the gem, Carlo.
But I could grab it and take the shot. I can just reach back.
Gravity is something we have no control over, so there's no point in worrying about it. I fell badly. Not that there's ever a good fall. Hit my head and greyed out. By which I mean every now and then I drifted in and out of consciousness, the way weekends drift in and out of months.
He's hit his head.
Nearest is the University Gothic Hospital.
You did it. Stopped.
So, wait, who am I?
They're back to normal now.
It's not the end, Emma. This is not over.
Should nurses wear that much black makeup?
He could be unconscious for as long as a month.
Oh, hello.
Or as little as... I have to go. That's my other patient.
Oh, Carlo, thank God.
Did I get it?
The gem?
The shot. The cover shot. Where's my camera?
Oh, don't try and move. You broke your leg.
Show me.
And there it was, in the camera memory. The picture I'd been reaching out for. What I'd come for. The one thing I didn't have to worry about anymore.
Did you get anything else?
Oh, what? This, you mean?
That was what I meant. Well done, Carlo.
Yes, well done, Carlo. And sorry. Really sorry.
Tankerton seemed rather relieved, but Edna looked worried. I should tell her about the things she had control over and the things she didn't, but right there and then, I just felt like resting.
Members of the cast. Undone was written by Ben Moor, and the producer was Colin Anderson.